to Chauncey. Alley-oop to Rasheed for the jam. Rasheed with the throwdown. And the Lakers want timeout again.
So there you have it. The Detroit Pistons, one win away from their first NBA championship since 1990. And for more on that, let's bring back in a member of that squad, John Spider Salley, and also his sidekick, Jalen Rose.
What's up?
Now, Sal, what's the feeling up there in the city right now? I'm sure they're going nuts.
No, the city's going to be really calm. Don't listen to Jimmy Kimmel. Everything is cool. Everybody's going to be really nice. We're going to burn one car, and that happens to belong to Jalen. If it's not smoking inside already, that. And that's it. Everybody's just ready. You know what? In front of the newspaper, it said one more shift as opposed to one more game. They understand this is working man. That's how it's going to look. It's a wonderful piece right there. Just one, baby. And I think I was right again. Pete Vesey didn't even give me props that I was right. But we were right. And Jalen and I had a ball last night. He was really excitable. And we got this wonderful piece, and you got to see it. So this is your first championship game coming to?
Well, I couldn't get tickets. I was too poor back when you guys were doing it, you know.
So tell us, how you going to celebrate if and when the Pistons win this championship?
Oh, you know me, I'm getting drunk.
Tupac, what do you think about it?
I think we're going to treat the Lakers like it's a team full of Chris Roses tonight. That's what I think.
Shut up, Chris. Shut up, Chris.
A little soft, little soft. They're going to play a little soft tonight.
We got a couple of former University of Michigan Wolverines in our house.
I love you. I love the bad boys, Isaiah Thomas. You know, they got rid of that scheme, so I had to jump with the Lakers.
Lakers suck.
Oh, yeah, Lakers got nothing, baby.
Hey,
yeah.
When did the Hulk get an afro?
So we got to get this brother from the head to toe. Tell me, how do Detroiters really get our style? What makes us a true Detroit dresser?
I am from Detroit.
So I'm sitting here with Daddy Rich. You guys call him Chuck Daly.
John was one of those players, frankly, when John and Rodman came with us, that made our team. That was the difference because they didn't need the ball. They couldn't shoot anyway. They did not need the ball, and so consequently all the other guys could get their shots.
So tell me, who's your favorite player on the Bad Boys roster?
Lambeer.
You said player. He said player. Pay attention.
The Lakers are old. They stink. They're garbage.
You heard what he said about the Lakers?
We're done.
Wow. Detroit is excited. Detroit is excited. LA got to get it together real quick, Chris.
Hey, there a whole bunch of Chris Roses. Everybody was dissing you, Chris. I tried to defend you, but
Jalen, you could have gotten my back.
You know I got your back. That's why I wore a collar shirt, because I knew you was going to have one on.
Okay, thanks, Greg. You know what? Can we at least introduce our next guest and save ourselves, Sal?
that's right. The next guest is the baddest of all bad boys, my mentor, my hero, my oldest brother, Rick Mahorn. Welcome to the show.
Boy, you really stretching it on real thick, aren't you?
Not as thick as you, but yeah, I'm stretching it over.
And people forget he was a Bash brother, too, with Jeff Rulin. I know about that.
That's right.
Oh, see, I didn't hit it. Did I hit you, Jalen?
No, I'm sorry, big fella.
Oh, okay.
That's a Bill Russell effect.
Rick, now, you sit there and watch this Piston game all year. You do radio with George Blaha. Did you know they were going to move at this point?
Yes, I did. After the Indiana series, these guys just really came together and said, hey, we can win the championship. And I tell you, it's a nice feeling. They walk with that swagger. And then when you're underdogs, everybody's trying to prove you wrong, or you already gave the trophy to L.A. L.A. ain't winning crap. We getting it back here in Detroit.
Wow. Hey, Rick, it's Chris Rose back in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah, Chris, come on.
What? No? Anybody else want to go next? No, Rick, I was wondering, is it as simple as the Lakers needing to step up their intensity level, meaning that if a guy like Rip Hamilton or Chauncey Billups is coming down the lane, that somebody's just got to put them on their ass?
Well, if they put them on their behinds, as you say, you have to be politically correct right now. If you put them on their buttocks, then someone will be on their buttocks. And I'll tell you, the Pistons right now, if the Lakers pick up their intensity, Detroit's going to pick up their intensity even a little higher. And so, hey, it's just going to be one of those games. It'll be a barroom brawl.
Rick, this is Brian Cox back in the studio. Hey, listen, it was a foregone conclusion that the Eastern Conference was playing for second place all along in the playoffs. How sweet is it to be up 3-1 at this point?
I'll tell you right now, it's always the JV is good to beat the varsity, and they always wanted that. And so since the varsity is out west, We're the JVs, and we'll always beat you.
Oh, okay. You getting a little big over there. Can you still fight?
You know what, B. Cox, I can fight you. And I've seen you play football.
I'm smart enough not to be next to you, so I can get away with that, Sal.
You want me to take it out on Salley?
I just want everybody to know my lawyer saw me get hit, and I don't mind suing old friends. Hey, one thing they were saying in the West, and they kept saying the East has no business coming in. They talk about San Antonio, they talk about the Lakers, Sacramento, Dallas. Does this change the mentality of the East-West situation again just because Detroit is coming through right now?
It will probably change it still a little bit because they always think the bigger teams are out west. They figure we lucked up and won one in the East, and all of a sudden nobody in the East is competitive. Everybody fails to realize Indiana had the best record in the NBA. Now, it wasn't Minnesota, it wasn't Sacramento. It was Indiana, a team in the East.
Wow. So do you think this Laker team is done tomorrow?
I'd like to stick a fork in them, and I tell you, we don't feel like flying back out to L.A., but I'm hoping and praying that we can end it here.
All right, hey,
I
Rick
need some
Mahorn.
champagne in my eye.
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining us. Salley, you as well. Jalen, you hold tight. We're going to see you.